Dominaria United, card number 154. Barkweave Crusher, costs 1 green, 3 general mana. Type creature, elemental warrior. Rarity, common. Ability, enlist. This creature attacks. You may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, add its power to the creatures until end of turn. Flavor text. Phyrexia may be ancient, but Gia is eternal. Queen Alanel of Ruidach. 2 power, 5 toughness. Dominaria United, card number 155. Bite Down. Costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type instant. Rarity common. Ability. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Flavor text. Yavamaya takes care of herself. The Kavu are evidence of this. What does your coalition offer that the forest cannot provide? Jensen Carthelian. Dominaria United set, card number 156. Bog Badger. Costs 2 green, 2 general mana. Type creature, badger. Rarity, common. Abilities, 1 black mana. You may pay an additional black mana as you cast this spell. When Bog Badger enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, creatures you control gain menace until end of turn. A creature with menace can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. 3 power, 3 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 157. Broken Wings. Costs 1 green, 2 general mana. Type instant. Rarity, common. Ability. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Flavor text. Sarah guides our shots true. Also, I just tuned the cannons. Tina. Dominaria United set, card number 158. Colossal Growth. Costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type instant. Rarity common. Ability. Keika. 1 red mana. You may pay an additional red mana as you cast this spell. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. If the spell was kicked, instead that creature gets +4/+4 and gains trample and haste until end of turn. Dominaria United set, card number 159. Deathbloom Gardner. Costs 1 green, 2 general mana. Type creature, elf druid. Rarity coven. Ability, Death Touch. Tap this card and add 1 mana of any color. Flavor text. I can provide a coalition with poisons that'll break down Phyrexian machinery as easily as they stop the heart. 1 power, 1 toughness. Dominaria United, card number 160. Defiler of Vicar. Costs 2 green, 3 general mana. Type creature, Phyrexian worm. Rarity rare. Ability, trample. Has an additional cost to cast green permanent spells. You may pay 2 life. Those spells cost 1 green mana less to cast if you pay life this way. This effect reduces only the amount of green mana you pay. Whenever you cast a green permanent spell, you may put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. 6 power, 6 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 161. Heim Worm. Costs 1 green, 4 general mana. Type creature, worm. Rarity, common. Ability, vigilance, trample. Flavor text. The worms consume everything in their path, so the elves make sure that their path goes through as many Phyrexians as possible. 5 power, 4 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 162. Elvish Hydromancer. Costs 1 green, 2 general mana. Type creature, elf wizard. Rarity uncommon. Abilities, kicker. 3 general, 1 blue mana. You may pay an additional 3 general, 1 blue mana as you cast this spell. When Elvish Hydromancer enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create a token that's a copy of target creatures you control. Flavor text. Water remembers every living thing that has ever been a part of it. We need only to bring that recollection to the surface. 3 power, 2 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 163. Flora Vinewall. Costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type creature, plant, wall. Rarity, common. Ability, defender. When Flora Vinewall enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in random order. 0 power, 2 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 164. Gear's Might. Costs 1 green mana. Type instant. Rarity common. Ability, domain. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each basic land type amongst lands you control. Flavor text. Why fight over the lumber in the tree's trunk when its branches have room for all? Multani. Dominaria United set card number 165. Herd Migration. Costs 1 green, 6 general mana. Type Sorcery. Rarity Rare. Ability Domain. Create a 3/3 green beast creature token for each basic land type amongst lands you control. Spend 1 general, 1 green mana. Discard Herd Migration. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. You gain 3 life. Dominaria United set card number 166. Hexbane Tortoise. Costs 1 green, 2 general mana. Type Creature. Turtle. Rarity Common. Ability Ward. 2 general mana. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it, unless that player pays 2 general mana. Enlist. As this creature attacks, you may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, add its power to this creature's until end of turn. 3 power, 2 toughness. Dominaria United, card number 167. Leaf-Crowned Visionary, costs 2 green mana. Type Creature, Elf Druid, Rarity Rare. Ability Other elves you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast an elf spell, you may pay 1 green mana. If you do, draw a card. Flavor text. The seedling you saved today may be the sheltering boughs of 4 generations to come. 1 power, 1 toughness. Dominaria United set card number 168. Linebreaker Balath. Costs 2 green, 3 general mana. Type Creature, Beast. Rarity Uncommon. Ability Enlist. As this creature attacks, you may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, add its power to this creature's until end of turn. Linebreaker Balath can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. 4 power, 5 toughness. Card number 169. Lena War Green Widow. Costs 1 green, 2 general mana. Type Creature, Spider. Rarity Rare. Abilities Reach, Trample. Domain 7 general mana, 1 green mana. Return Lena War Green Widow from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. It gains if this permanent would leave the battle, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. This ability costs 1 general mana less to activate for each basic land type amongst lands you control. 4 power, 3 toughness. Dominaria set number 170. Lena War Loam Speaker. Costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type Creature, Elf Druid. Rarity Rare. Ability Tap this card and 1 mana of any color. Tap this card. Target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste until end of turn. It is still a land. Activate only as a sorcery. Flavor text. Twigs broken underfoot in Lena War tend to return the favor. 1 power, 3 toughness. Dominaria United set card number 171. Lena War Stalker. Costs 1 green mana. Type Creature, Elf Warrior. Rarity Common. Ability Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Lena War Stalker gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Flavor text. If you spot 1 elf in Lena War, it's likely there is another one with a knife at your back. 1 power, 1 toughness. Dominaria United set card number 172. Magnagoth Sentry. Costs 1 green, 3 general mana. Type Creature, Treefolk. Rarity Common. Ability Reach. Flavor text. When one of Yabamaya's annoyous Magnagoth trees awakens into a treefolk, it is a towering presence of physical strength and ancient wisdom. 4 power, 4 toughness. Dominaria United set card number 173. Mossbeard Ancient. Costs 2 forest, 5 general mana. Type Creature, Treefolk. Rarity Uncommon. Abilities Trample. When Mossbeard Ancient enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. Flavor text. Older than the mountains, the dragons, and the walls of humans and machines. 7 power, 7 toughness. Dominaria United set card number 174. Naishobo Brawler. Costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type Creature, Cat Warrior. Rarity Uncommon. Abilities Trample. Domain Naishobo Brawler's power is equal to the number of basic land types amongst lands you control. Flavor text. Though native to cold climates, the naishobo have adapted to more temperate environments since the Ice Age ended. X power, 3 toughness. Dominaria United, card number 175. Quirion Beastcaller. Costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type creature, Dryad Warrior. Rarity, rare. Ability. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Quirion Beastcaller. When Quirion Beastcaller dies, distribute X +1/+1 counters amongst any number of creatures you control, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Quirion Beastcaller. 2 power, 2 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 176. Scout the Wilderness. Costs 1 green, 2 general mana. Type sorcery. Rarity common. Ability. Kicker. 1 general, 1 white mana. You may pay an additional 1 general, 1 white mana as you cast this spell. Search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. If this card was kicked, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Dominaria United sent, card number 177. Silverback Alder. Costs 3 forest, 2 general mana. Type creature, ape shaman. Rarity, mythic. Abilities. Whenever you cast a creature spell, choose 1. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Or, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield, tap. Put the rest onto the bottom of your library in a random order. Or, you gain 4 life. 5 power, 7 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 178. Slimefoot Survey. Costs 1 green, 4 general mana. Type sorcery. Rarity uncommon. Abilities. Domain. Search your library for up to 2 land cards that each have a basic land type. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of basic land types amongst lands you control. Put up to 1 of them on the top of your library, and the rest at the bottom of your library in random order. Dominaria United set, card number 179. Snare Spinner. Costs 1 forest, 1 general mana. Type, creature, spider. Rarity, common. Ability, reach. Whenever Snare Spinner blocks a creature with flying, Snare Spinner gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Flavor text. In the rich jungles of Yavimaya, bright colors are the perfect camouflage. 1 power, 3 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 180. Strength of the Coalition. Costs 1 green mana. Type instant. Rarity uncommon. Ability kicker. 2 general, 1 white mana. You may pay an additional 2 general, 1 white mana as you cast this spell. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If this spell was kicked, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Flavor text. Root and wing, claw and sword. This will be a memorable stand indeed. Lyra Dawnbringer. Dominaria United set, card number 181. Sunbathing Rootwaller. Costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type creature, lizard. Rarity, common. Abilities, domain. 3 general, 1 green mana. Until end of turn, Sunbathing Rootwaller gets +1/+1 for each basic land type amongst lands you control. Activate only once each turn. Flavor. The Rottweiler's prey includes anything or anyone that wanders into view. 2 power, 2 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 182. Tail Swipe. Costs 1 green mana. Type instant. Rarity uncommon. Ability. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. If you cast the spell during your main phase, the creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Then those creatures fight each other. Each deals damage equal to its power to the other. Dominaria United set, card number 183. Tear Asunder. Costs 1 green mana, 1 general mana. Type instant. Rarity uncommon. Ability kicker. 1 general, 1 black mana. You may pay an additional 1 general, 1 black mana as you cast this spell. Exile target artifact or enchantment. If the spell was kicked, exile target non-land permanent instead. Flavor text. No one knows why the spirit mongers were so enraged by Phyrexian technology, but it was a stroke of good luck for the Coalition. Dominaria United set, card number 184. Territorial Marrow. Costs 1 green, 4 general mana. Type creature, elemental. Rarity uncommon. Abilities. Domain. Territorial Marrow's power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of basic land types among lands you control. X power, X toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 185. Threats, undetected. Costs 1 green, 2 general mana. Type, sorcery. Rarity, rare. Ability. Search your library for up to 4 creature cards with different powers and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Shuffle the chosen cards into your library and put the rest into your hand. Dominaria United set, card number 186. Urborg Lurgoyf. Costs 1 green mana, 1 general mana. Type, creature. Lurgoyf. Rarity, rare. Ability. Kicker, 1 blue mana and or 1 black mana. You may pay an additional blue and or black mana as you cast this spell. As Urborg Lurgoyf enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards for each time it was kicked. Urborg Lurgoyf's power is equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. X power, 1 plus X toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 187. Vine Shaper Prodigy, costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type, creature, elf druid, rarity, common. Kicker, 1 general, 1 blue mana. You may pay an additional 1 general, 1 blue mana as you cast this spell. When Vine Shaper Prodigy enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. 2 power, 2 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 188. The Weathered Seed Treaty. Costs 1 green, 2 general mana. Type, enchantment, saga. Rarity, uncommon. Abilities. Read ahead. Choose a chapter and start with that many lore counters. Add 1 after your draw step. Skipped chapters don't trigger. Sacrifice after 3. 1. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. 2. Create a 1/1 green sapperling creature token. 3. Domain. Target creature you control gets +X and gains trample until end of turn, where X is the number of basic land types amongst lands you control. Dominaria United, card number 189. The World Spell. Costs 2 green, 5 general mana. Type, enchantment, saga. Rarity, mythic. Abilities. Read ahead. Choose a chapter and start with that many lore counters. Add 1 after you draw step. Skip chapters don't trigger. Sacrifice after 3. 1 and 2. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-saga permanent card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. 3. Put up to 2 non-saga permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Dominaria United set, card number 190. Yavimaya Ironclast. Costs 1 green, 1 general mana. Type, creature, elf. Rarity, uncommon. Abilities. Kicker. 1 red mana. You may pay an additional red mana as you cast the spell. Trample. When Yavimaya Ironclast enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, it gets +1/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Flavor text. Steel weapons hold a forbidden allure to some of the younger Yavimayans. 3 power, 2 toughness. Dominaria United set, card number 191. Yavimaya Sojourner. Costs 1 green, 7 general mana. Type, creature, treefolk. Rarity, common. Abilities, domain. This spell costs 1 general mana less to cast for each basic land type amongst lands you control. Flavor text. To the long-lived treefolk, the Phyrexians evading again after only 3 centuries was as though they had never left. 4 power, 6 toughness.